Today it's about creating social proof for your e-commerce store or your dropshipping store as well. Because in today's world, it's much harder to establish trust with a random brand because there are so many offers. Like, there are thousands of people that offer leggings or yoga mats or some simple category, and you need to quickly get trust from your customer so the customer orders on their first visit on your site. And you need these social proof markers, like being a legitimate business and not appearing anywhere scammy like here.
Real fulfillment warehouse. But what it does is it gives your brand kind of this aesthetic and appeal of being way bigger than it is. And that's always good when you're drop shipping, right? Because the whole goal with drop shipping is you don't want people to know that you're drop shipping. You want it to look like you are this massive brand with this huge affiliation. And this is an easy way to do it. And all it is it's a Fiverr truck logistics video from my friend here, Dimitri.
Exactly. You see the logo on this truck. It the customer will think in his head, "Oh my God, this is a real legitimate brand. Why I haven't been aware of them? Let's buy immediately from them." And yes, this is an effect you can have, but I also know plenty of other brands or dropshippers that don't have anything similar and still are crushing it with crazy numbers. So it's not necessary. I know this for a fact for much longer. I've used it in my own store, and this just reminded me that you should do it, and also brought me on other ideas what's relevant on how you can establish something similar. And let's go over it, like having branded package. Oftentimes you as a dropshipper don't have any package and you just focus on the product. We can maybe see here this is the product I made myself a package once too for this product, because otherwise I wouldn't have anything to show for, just the product, just some demonstrations. And no, it's not the product I used, it's somewhere else, but this is something I created. You can see this is the background, and maybe we can select it. Okay, no, but this is a picture I can import, and this is the die line on the background. You see these where the background and the front begins, and you see this is this shiny picture. And we can also just pick another background image. Okay, here we can select it, we can make it bigger, smaller, and yes, you can even use a custom one. And Pacdora.com for now is the best provider for me, I think. Though what's bad with them is you can export a video, an image, but you can't export the file. Like, you can export the 3D render object like an OBJ and import it into your Blender scene where you have other objects and just mix and match it there. That's not possible, unfortunately, but still it's good. You can just adjust it in the direction as you need it, create a photo of it, and then import it in your Blender scene. That's good as well. And there are plenty of other things. I am now going into the most relevant ones that will establish social proof for you, like having a mockup on a phone mockup where you can place your website. You can also use this as an ad where you scroll through your phone, your website, and you can just make 9:16 ratio video on where it's called through. It just gives a different vibe, because otherwise everybody is just scrolling through their website. And this is a pattern interrupt, shows okay, somebody is behind it that really puts in some effort. Let's look at the different other objects. A beach flag, you can also put your logo on it. And yeah, here the question is, okay, where can I place it? Because you can't access the 3D object and you can't import it into your Blender scene, so that's a little bit hard. But you could actually somehow place this in the desired direction as you need it, and then place it on a exposition of a trade exposition, like for an example, and fake that this is your booth, and create maybe an article on your website where people can read through, or an about us page where you can introduce something like some storytelling. Yeah, we started out on an exposition where we got crazy sales. I don't know, maybe you know the Gymshark story. You could manufacture something similar. And here are the different products that you can see there, or the mock-ups. Yeah, exactly. Apparel, different hats, t-shirt, devices. You can easily just create a t-shirt and start selling a t-shirt if it's matching at least in some aspects on what you can actually sell on your backend with your supplier. You have a great asset here. And also bucket hats I'm seeing. I tried once bucket hats, and also different categories like here. Newspapers, you can feature yourself in a random newspaper. You just come up with a name. You don't need to fake a brand name, but you can just make it as somebody published you, and create book mockups. And we will shortly come. I just want to scroll through here to give you a perspective on what's possible. We can have a card, a business card, a hanger tag, food packaging, yeah, just so you can get a sense of it. And we have also placeit.net. I like this website, I used it myself, which not just places your logo on a t-shirt, but also on a person that is actually wearing your t-shirt, like your customer support personnel. And you can see here somebody's lying on a mat, like you have been on a retreat together in a, yes, workation, like it's called, with your company, or some public events, and you can make some storytelling to it. You can see here the print on demand section. You can have bags with your logo on it, coffee mugs, drinkware, home decor, phone cases, wall art, travel mugs, t-shirts, pillows, and phone grips. So these are the most important ones, but we can put in here customer service, and we're gonna see a guy that will hold the phone exactly like this one. And maybe you can make pictures like here. This one is a video that represents your customer that had fun at an event of yours. And yeah, here is another website. I don't know this, but this seems promising, like an out-of-home billboard. I tried this. It can give you some social proof, but you can also book a billboard for yourself. If you have enough budget, like for 500 euros, you book a billboard for 1 week and create some photos of it. And yeah, just for circulating that photo online. Yeah, just so you see what's else here. But this again costs money. Usage, I don't know how it's structured. Here is another option. This is for sure free. I used it. Latest mockups, and you see out of home posters. This is a great opportunity for you to use. And billboards, beach flags, or flags in general, signs, or you can also make an imaginary location of your company where your workers are. I know a lot of companies that start their landing page with establishing trust. Yeah, this is our location, we are here with 120 people, and you can use the same style of storytelling. And using these are really hardcore Photoshop files somebody created for you, and download it. It's really simple to use. You see it's a little bit older already, if I'm not irritated, but you just get your image, right click on the actual photo, and then replace it with your photo you want to have it in here, and that's it actually. So you should understand it if you have Photoshop. And yeah, I hope you like this video. I have one more thing. I'm currently exploring Clever Polystore. I couldn't get it running right now, but let's look here. These are all presets. So you have your product, and you just drag and drop this preset on your product, and you immediately have this design. And what's great with this, that it's so sophisticated. and it's already pretty advanced for most people. But if you have some basic knowledge with Blender, 3D rendering, or just general video editing, you're gonna understand this in no time, can reuse it. There are plenty other mockups and presets you can use, and it's costing nothing for you. It's just pure value. You can use all these in your ads, and you should understand this, and I hope soon I will make a video on how to use these assets. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye.